This podcast is a commentary and discussion show. All topics are based on publicly available information and are presented as opinion, satire, and conversation. Nothing discussed should be interpreted as absolute fact or professional advice. This is the Belligerent Broadcast Network.
We are live. What is up, people of Earth? What is going on, Nick? How you feeling, buddy?
Oh, man, just coming off a little cold this weekend, so hopefully we're shipping up for a good week.
Caught that flu bug that's going around. I know how that goes. Had that over Christmas break myself. Glad to see you're feeling better. Hopefully not going to get me sick here in the studio.
No, I had to work it all out before I got here, bud. Lucky you.
So what, you just been in bed all weekend, or was it all week?
End of the week, beginning of the weekend mostly, yeah. Just kind of laying around, trying to get my shit together, get my head on straight.
So you only had like a half a week for people to piss you off, though?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does there what pissed you off this week?
I slept the rest away. I could tell you what pissed me off this week, but it's mostly about work, and it's not anything important for other people.
Yeah. It's Sunday. Let's skip the work talk. So what am I thinking about this week? What are you thinking about this week? What do you got? What's your first topic for us tonight?
I mean, I'm still looking at the Iran affair right now and trying to figure out where we're going to go next with this. We're waiting on peace still. We haven't Maduro'd his ass yet. We're just kind of chilling. Gerald Ford's out there. President Gerald Ford's boat's out there. So
Ford's out there. The Lincoln's out there.
We brought Abe Lincoln back?
Yeah, he's over there. The Lincoln's over there. They're just sitting there waiting for the orders, I'm sure. I'm sure there's got to be something that we're missing, a piece of the puzzle that we're just
it's been
seeing.
A little quiet this week. It's been a little quiet this week, given the previous circumstances and the previous events that have happened, 100%.
Yeah, I haven't found anything that was super standout in the news, not nationally, not locally.
You know what it's all been about?
It's all about the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay, I'll give you that one. What's the other thing it's been about? There's one big name in everything right now. He's dead. If that gives you a hint.
About Epstein again?
It's always about Epstein, bro.
It's more Epstein.
Everything is Epstein nowadays.
I haven't got any more.
You've seen the crazy shit I've sent you. Like, everything's Epstein's fault. He did everything.
Exactly. He's a scapegoat.
You can't even believe shit anymore.
The way it's looking, they're trying to frame him as the Antichrist. Like, the Antichrist has been wiped off the planet if this man is really responsible for all of the things that he is accused of.
Yeah, but if he was paid for by Israel, then is he really the Antichrist?
Even if you have that much money backing you, let me look at Elon Musk. He can only do so much.
He's not backed by Israel, though.
He's backed by the Musk Fund. He's the richest man in the U.S. If he's backed by that, and this dude's backed by Israel, like...
Yeah, but Israel, bro. Come on.
I know. Benji Netanyahu's got his freaking mitts and everything.
Benihana's all over the place.
I feel like we all got the same 24 hours a day. And if this man really did everything that those files accuse him of or mention him having business in, that man had 26 hours a day for all the years he had on this planet.
I mean, here's the thing. I think with Epstein, this wasn't all just coincidence, for sure. I don't believe a lot of what I'm seeing. I don't know what to believe, honestly, with it. Obviously, they had young girls on the island. I mean, what rich guy wouldn't want a younger woman to play around with? I mean, let's be real.
Don't take that out of context.
Yeah,
folks.
we're not talking about
children
legal
here.
age
We're
women.
about
I'm not talking
age
about
women.
little girls like childs. Like, that's not cool. That shit's fucking garbage. But let's be real. What rich guy, older rich man, isn't paying for or getting some young, hot women?
Most of the rich guys I see, celebrity-wise, were all with younger women.
Yep.
Every single last one of them.
So, I mean, that's nothing new, though. That's been happening. Kings had younger wives. I mean, all the time. Younger concubines. All of that.
I got a meme I can show you about that real quick.
Ooh, let's go.
I thought it was hilarious.
Let's go. Let go my egos.
Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's pretty much real, though.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. And I mean, that OnlyFans has got, billions of dollars of revenue coming in from the U.S. alone, which is scary. And then we wonder why the dating scene is so messed up. When nobody can find lasting relationships or partners or happiness.
Yeah, probably has something to do with it.
It definitely isn't helping.
Also, with everyone's personal egos, doesn't help.
Yeah.
Everyone's got inflated egos nowadays.
Well, it's inflated egos. It's instant gratification. It's that you have access to so many people now that like our ancestors didn't have. You can go online and get likes and comments and all kinds of stuff from like anybody all over the world now, versus back in the day it was just your local people. What are you doing?
When I bent down the first time, I heard a scrape, and I was trying to figure out what
your
caused.
Jacket.
Yeah. I was trying to make sure it wouldn't happen again. No. Don't do that.
ASMR videos.
Throw some Mentos in the Coke.
Up your butthole.
The Coke.
Mentos and Coke up your butt. I seen a Badge 502 video today that said, "Please don't do that." I think we should just
This
take
is what I got to
warning
deal with,
labels
you
off
guys.
of everything. Just get rid of health and safety altogether. Take all the warning labels off of everything and just let nature take its course.
Darwinism. Yep.
100%.
It's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the smartest.
So it should be.
Yep.
And I mean, it's kind of the way it is, because the smart people back in the Bronze Age hid in the caves while the shit hit the earth.
Oh, everybody else
And that's
was
how
out trying to
that's how
fight the
species-
waves.
Yeah, that's how the species came out.
They're like,
Everybody else
fire!
was out trying
We'll
to go
stop
surfing.
it! We'll stop it! Stand in front of it! He's gone! Next one! Next one!
Dude, ancient warfare is just crazy. Like, yes, let's line up in lines and rows
Well, that's not
and
ancient.
just march at each other.
It makes sense more with swords and arrows than it does with guns.
But they did it with the guns, too.
That's my point. No, I know. I'm agreeing with you.
And I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense with the swords and stuff, but it's like...
When the British were doing it back in there and they were like, this is the proper way to fight a war. Like, yeah, it's a good way to die.
Yeah.
And yet they conquered the planet doing that. Isn't that fucked up?
Well, that's like what Russia's trying to do. Let's just throw bodies at the problem. You'll run out of bullets before we run out of people.
Unless we keep buying them for them.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so...
The world is back asswards. I swear it is.
So it's getting warm here in Michigan. And when I say warm, I mean we're hitting above freezing.
This is the fake spring we get every year. Don't let this shit fool you. We go through this every year about this time.
Listen, bro, I'm just trying to be happy about the warmer weather.
So we're going.
Do you see the sun earlier in the morning? Do you see the sun later in the day now?
I am happy that the sun is up.
Yeah,
later.
we're getting there, bro. You got to look at it like that.
Earlier, no, I don't see it because I still drive to work and it's dark.
We already made it to the top of the mountain, and we're going down the next side now. It's getting faster as we go.
What?
The mountain of winter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that route.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're technically on the way up the mountain of daylight, though.
Oh,
like we're on
I
the
can
way
see
up
where.
on the
Yeah.
mountain of
I was
daylight.
meaning more like the cold, and like we're coming
Nah,
into spring. and
we're
like,
we're over the hump of winter for sure. So there's something that's been bothering me lately, and I don't think people realize how strange the world is quietly becoming.
Mm.
We live in a time where more information exists than at any other point in human history, and yet people seem more confused than ever. Now, I'm not talking uninformed. I'm talking confused.
Our brains can't handle that.
That's what I think. And the question I keep coming back to in my own head is, are people thinking for themselves, or are they reacting to things they never consciously chose to believe? Like that hive mindset. And once you start noticing it, it's hard to not see it anymore. It's hard to just not see the
I
pattern.
mean, that's why propaganda works so well.
It is. Well, and that's tonight. Some of the things that I have on my list are going to be talking about manipulation, and not in the obvious sense, but the invisible sense.
Invisible hand.
So let me ask you something.
Oh, boy.
Why do people trust confidence? Not accuracy, not evidence, confidence. Does he who is the loudest wins the argument?
I wouldn't say it's always the loudest, but I understand what you're coming from. The voice of I'm sure as fuck of what I'm saying right now. And if you don't have an argument to that, and that person sounds like they're sure as fuck that's what the problem is, and they can give you their handful of evidence for it, it's hard to argue with that when you don't know. I guess if you don't think for yourself.
So would you say that we've evolved as a species to just trust and follow
No.
confidence?
It's always been that way.
No?
Always.
Well, if it's always been that way, is it getting worse?
No.
Like, you don't think it's just the
I
blind
think it's the
leading
same.
the blind? Because that's what I'm seeing.
It's just the same. I think it's the same.
I'm
I just
looking at
think
world
it's
leaders, and I'm like, how did these people get elected? How are these our
the
brightest
same way
and
they
best?
used to get elected. Bullshit.
It's the
And we
blind
still
leading
haven't
the
looked
blind.
into the whole like presidents all being related thing. So it's like, yeah, the whole bloodline and all the stupid kids that have been put in kingships and all that, taking power in different countries like France, Britain, Spain, the U.S., which I know we don't have kings, but I mean, come on.
Well, that's right. The U.S. isn't a country; it's a corporation.
Oh, 100%.
Countries have kings.
It didn't start
queens,
that way, though.
Companies have presidents, secretaries, and vice presidents. The U.S. is a corporation. I don't think the U.S. is a country, by definition. But that's up for debate. I guess what I'm at on this one is like I've noticed that more people don't think for themselves. Like we as a society here in the U.S. are lacking critical thinking skills, and it's just progressively gotten worse.
I will say that the bombardment of information for most people is excessive. I mean, even sometimes for myself, it's like, damn, like what the fuck is going on right now? Like there's 100 different things going on, but really only 2 or 3 of those things are actually what's actually going on. It gets crazy after
And
a
only
while.
one of those things actually matters.
Exactly.
Affects
That's the point.
us as a
Yeah.
group of people in the species.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I'm at. Is I think people started trusting the delivery of information and the delivery of a message versus the truth and evidence that backs it.
100%. 100%.
And like in my head, I'm just like, confidence isn't proof. Confidence is performance. And we're living in an entire era of performers. Like everything we see on the news is
The entertainment industry is big right now, bro.
Everything we see on the news is yellow journalism. They're selling feelings. They're not selling the truth. It really is pissing me off lately.
Well, I mean, what makes the most money, bro?
Feelings.
Exactly.
Any kind of feelings. If you can target sympathy or empathy, you're going to keep that person's attention for longer.
I hate to bring this back. Oh, man.
Bring it back.
I hate to bring it back to Israel, bro. But what are they doing? By creating sympathy for themselves like they're the persecuted ones like always. This has happened so many times.
I agree. It's the same old crybaby sob story that we've heard for at least 2 decades.
And I've seen some things where people talk about how they feel like we're occupied currently because of AIPAC. The Israel state has a hold on our government and the people. Yeah. They got a hold on our government because of the people they own. The people that work for them want the money, is what I'm saying. The senators.
Oh, and that's why I think Epstein was a Mossad plant. His whole job
100%.
over here as an intelligence agent for Mossad was to gather blackmail and information on a bunch of very powerful people.
Did you see that podcast?
I've heard bits and pieces of multiple podcasts that have stated this as well.
Yeah, I have seen that numerous times, but just going into it further, like you got different kinds of spies. Ones that do direct interactions and ones that do indirect interactions. And, so if somebody like, I'm not even going to say it again. So let's say, no. Yeah, so if we use Israel as an example, and they wanted information on like Bill Clinton or Trump or George Bush or anything like that, Bill Gates, anyone who's here in America, they give someone money who can go and who's already
in that circle of people.
He's already in the circle of people who they wouldn't even know. He just makes them feel good. He makes them have a good time. He helps them have a good time in whatever way that is, whether it's fucked up or not. Either way, they use that comfortability to get information from people. I mean, that's how they do it when you do interrogations. You either like interrogate somebody physically and abusively, or you do it psychologically. That's psychological interrogation.
Well, why would you destroy something from the outside when you have a back door to get in?
Exactly. And that's why they have all the pictures in the Epstein files. That's just, you could ask, why would people let that happen? Well, here's why. That's blackmail. They didn't let it happen. He put them in these positions. They got themselves foobarred, fucked up beyond all recognition, and got them in scandalous positions. Took those photos, got the emails, but like, come on, man. Some of this shit is so fucking weird, bro. Like, there's no way. Some of it has to be faked. I mean, they didn't even vet everything. It's not even fact-checked, technically. So all this shit is just up there. Could be anything. What if someone else had the same Epstein handle as Epstein had? Just slightly different and nobody noticed. I mean, there's like 3 million documents uploaded now, and there's another 3 to 5 to come up. And I mean, who's really verifying that those are all real? There's still things redacted from that as far as like who's sending it and stuff like that. There's still redactions that are like really making it weird. I can't believe we're talking about this shit again. It's so hard to get away from.
Well, it's what's in the news right now. It's all over the place, and it's kind of hard to even get it out of your mind for a little bit because everywhere you look, every corner you turn, it's there.
Oh yeah, Epstein's always in the corner.
So with these files out, and we'll link some more and try to get it off of the topic, but it's hard to. Do you know what dead internet theory is?
Dead internet theory?
Dead internet theory.
No, I don't.
It's the theory that most of the internet isn't human.
Oh, 100%.
Most of what's posted on the internet is not human done.
Bots have been taking over a lot of... I've seen some stuff about this as well. There's quite a bit of bots online, like the majority of propaganda and like incitement posts are probably created by bots.
Well, and that's just it, is there's bots exist everywhere for every purpose. You can have a bot to send emails to everybody. You can have a bot to respond to messages on Facebook for new followers. There are bots.
Been like that for a while,
bots
too.
To buy things.
Yep.
And it's crazy. And then you said about the propaganda. Algorithms choose what you see. So it's like you don't think the biggest companies buying the most ad time are what you're going to see the most of. It's all paid for. It's all fake. And then anything like with the news, that yellow journalism, dude, the fake news spreads faster than the real news. You hear 12 iterations of a story before you finally get the truth. So with that, I guess what I'm getting at is you're not seeing reality. You're seeing what the algorithm thinks will keep you there.
Oh, 100%.
It's
They
like
have lawsuits for this right now.
The drug.
They're literally trying to sue these companies for this all right now. Like they have Meta's going to court in California, I believe. I don't know exactly the date off the top of my head, but they're about to go to court for this. Snapchat and TikTok, or was it TikTok? What? I think both of those have already settled for court cases, but Meta's still on the block and they're going to court for this.
Does it not surprise you? They've been stealing our data and spying on us.
No, it doesn't surprise me at all. And kids, my kid don't even understand this. Is like they're purposely. It's like a drug. I mean, you get on there, you can't get off this shit.
It's what's going to keep you there, keep you scrolling.
That's what their job is at those companies, is to make you stay on that stuff. Like that's how they make money. Like if they can't do that, then they ain't going to make money. Exactly. So like that's what they're doing. And yeah,
well, if something is free, you are the product.
100%. 100%.
If anything is offered you for free, nothing is free. You're the product that's getting sold. And like with this and everything being algorithm driven for engagement, do you think that with young minds being more open on the internet and out there doing things with the internet incorporated into everything we have? I mean, hell, refrigerators have internet connection these days.
You got one with internet
Mine
connection?
does not. Mine's old enough that it doesn't have this. It's
Oh
not a
my
smart
God.
fridge. It's just a regular fridge. It's not smart yet.
When my fridge starts talking to me, I'm going to live in the forest.
Would you find it acceptable if when you put food in your fridge and you used it, your fridge could scan the interior of your fridge and reorder food that you're short on? And it would just show up like in a Kroger delivery at your door.
I mean, it's a problem unless you set it up to do that.
Would you go for it? Would you let something scan the inside of your fridge and auto order your groceries when you ran out? Or do you think it's an invasion of privacy?
I wouldn't, because financially, prices change on a weekly basis. So I couldn't say. I'm not okay with that. I'm not eating steak every week anymore like I used to.
You can blame that on inflation.
That's my point, though. Like, yeah,
dinners.
I missed that. We remember back a couple summers ago, we were eating steaks like every weekend, dude.
Every weekend,
Like,
every Friday night.
Yeah. But yeah, not anymore, folks. Not anymore.
So back to what I was getting at with the young minds and our kids being on the internet. Well, I don't have kids, but kids in society being on the internet. Do you think that all of this misinformation and how the outrage and emotion spreads faster than the truth and the facts, do you think that has become, like, they don't have opinions anymore? It's just an algorithm assigned emotional reaction to everything.
That's the point of it. I still think there's a chance, and I still think there's a hope as far as it, because sometimes my kid gets outlandish with me. I wish I had a specific example right now, but she doesn't agree with everything she hears. I can tell you that, especially like, okay, no, I do have an example. The trans community, she's not down with all that. My kid's 13. She's not cool with it, so she hasn't sucked into that propaganda yet. So that's a good sign.
That is a very good sign.
But I think that's because of me.
I'd like to say so because you're pretty vocal against it.
We just tell it how it is.
When I'm
this
around
shit's
my niece,
fucked
I'm
up.
pretty vocal against it too when I have to be.
I mean, I'm cool with everybody doing whatever they want, but to push it as an agenda, absolutely fucking not.
Sexual dysmorphia was on the mental illness list until 2013.
We talked about this like 3 episodes ago.
It needs to go
crazy.
back on it because it is that much of a problem. You want to know why there's a singles epidemic in the U.S.? It's because women have this weird belief that they want a man that also wants to be a woman.
But
That's
they
just
also
not
don't
how
want
it
that man.
works.
They also don't want that kind of guy.
Right.
They think they want it until
And
they
they-
have it, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, I actually like getting
I
some
actually
dick.
hate this. Yeah.
I like getting some dick sometimes. Like, fuck.
So I guess like once I started connecting dots with the dead internet theory and how, yes, there are bots everywhere. I've used bots in my own life. Like there was a time where during COVID selling PlayStation 5s, we were using bots to buy them. There was a group of us that had 5 phones.
You got to use the tools you have at hand, dude. That's the problem.
Exactly.
And they happen to be the tools we have at hand. So this is where we're at.
So like once I started realizing all this and putting the dots together, I just started questioning everything. Like what are we doing now?
You know what's fucked up though, is that let's picture for a minute that everybody wasn't trying to control everybody else. You know how good this world would be if we didn't have to worry about this and we could all just work together. Like I would say 98 to 99% of the people on this planet all want to just live and work together and just have good lives together. No one fucking cares about most of the bullshit they spew at us. But the way the media propagates it puts us in a hard position where we don't know what to believe anymore. Or most people don't know what to believe anymore. Most of all of us. Because it's even hard for us who can see through the veil a little bit to understand exactly what to do about it.
Well, that's why socialism doesn't work. Not on a grand scale.
No, not at all.
Socialism works on a very small scale, but because of human nature and greed, it won't work on a large scale. We're all hoping for that utopian society where we could all work together to make great things happen, preserve the planet, preserve the species, live happy and prosperous.
Could you imagine if everybody just had small businesses? Maybe not everybody, but 50% of the people, 60% of people had 50% of the people had small businesses with just 1 or 2 people with them. You know what I mean? It would be so much more smooth, and it wouldn't be somebody that's controlling the governments or the propaganda.
You can agree with that.
It would be nice. It's not possible, but it would be nice.
Well, it is possible if catastrophic things happen and we went through a reset where
The last time that happened, we started fighting between
electricity.
tribes and taking each other's food. So, like,
Sticks and stones.
technically, not really. We just go back through the same process again.
And it's happened a few times on the Earth. We both agree on that. We're on at least the 4th or 5th human civilization here on the Earth that's gotten to this level.
I'd have to pull it up again, but I did see something today about like a spark plug being inside some magma rock or something from supposedly thousands and thousands of years ago. So with that being said, let's just assume that's true. That means we've been here before. And this world has completely collapsed and everything's been buried, destroyed, and now we started over. Because I mean, now we talk about the beginning of civilization as sticks and stones, cavemen, blah, 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 blah. I wonder how many times that's been said. You know, technology starts taking over. If anybody's ever watched the show The 100, that's a great show, I feel like, to really explain the cycle, I guess. It gives you like a visual example. It's not accurate 100%, but I mean, it just gives you like oh shit. Things will click in place in your head when you watch that. I promise.
So, is that saying that it's dangerous to live on autopilot?
Yes.
We're just going through the motions and
Yeah.
not...
It's comfortable, but it gets dangerous.
Well, in my eyes, if you're not consciously directing yourself, something else is going to direct you. Subconsciously. Like, if you're not making the conscious decision to think for yourself and use your own critical thinking skills and read between lines, then whatever line you are reading is what's going to direct you.
The problem is that some people don't know how to.
Yeah, and I blame that on the failing education system.
It's more than that, though. You know that.
Well, it's societal collapse, and I've seen, and
that-
not necessarily with you, but like a lot of parents these days don't want to be parents.
100%.
They want to be friends to their kid, and it That's not the relationship. That's not the responsibility that you have as a parent.
And speaking on that, as having a kid, I've tried to do both. And it's hard to do either one of them. And I will say, being the friend, no, it doesn't teach them nothing. It just makes them feel like they have more power than they do. And it sucks to say, like, I love my child. I love her so much, but kids are super entitled nowadays.
Well,
And
that's what I've seen. I've seen kids try to run amok all over their parents because their parents
they
gave
think
them
they're
an inch
smarter.
they took
And we
them
thought
up.
we were smarter than our parents too, but like now it's on a whole nother level. Now they can talk to all their friends about how much smarter they are, and now they're all getting together and fucking causing ruckus for that shit.
I wonder how much shit I got away with that I thought I got away with that my parents knew about and just never said anything about.
Probably a lot, man.
Probably a lot.
I've let shit go with my kid. I've seen shit, but it's other times where it's like, I know you did something, but honestly don't even have the energy in me to fucking prove myself right
You
now.
just got to pick your battles, man.
Yeah. Like if she took something from me, I'm not trying to search her room every time or like go through all the rigmarole of that and the stress and the fucking, the turmoil, all the turmoil of that. You don't really want that. It becomes a pain in the ass, honestly. And then they get better. And I'm going to tell you that right now. And then they get fucking better.
They get better at hiding things behind your back? Or
Yes, once
they get better...
you start catching your kid in lies, they learn how to lie better. Every single time. I promise you. My kid does shit like I know she's lying to me right now. I won't tell everybody what it is. I don't want her to know. But I know she's lying to me about shit right now. And she thinks I'm too stupid to know. But I'm not. I've been there. Different circumstances, but I've been there. You know, I've
Oh, if my niece is
watching-
listening to this, you caught. You caught as hell. You caught. Fess up.
That's right, folks. Hopefully we don't have too many kids listening to us yet, because this is a little bit of...
No, it's marked explicit on Spotify, so
Yeah,
any
it's
kids
above
that
their pay
have
grade.
their parental controls on. I know a lot of kids don't. A lot of kids get around the parental controls, but anybody
was gonna
who
say they
has
get
the
around.
parental control on won't be able to hear
parental
what it
controls. Okay. I didn't think we were going to talk about this, but parental controls only go so far. I can tell you this. I've shut my kid out of almost everything, and she still finds a way to get on shit.
says. You need a better password.
No, it's not getting onto my shit. It's just she finds a way around it with her friends' stuff. Typically, she has to have her phone. We can shut her phone down off of everything, except for texting and all that, but she'll find a way. She'll find a way to get on it. She's smart, dude. Like, that's the problem is when you gotta...
I mean, come on. We were using proxy servers to get on funnyjunk.com
I know,
in high
dude.
school, bro. We
I know,
found ways
but that's why I
around
can't-
around systems.
Like, a part of me is, like, a little proud of her for, like, finding a way to make it work for her, but, like, another part of me is like, are you fucking retarded?
Well, we can look at something here. There's a positive. These things we're talking about where there are no critical thinking skills in the world, she's using hers.
That's fair. That's
She
fair.
might be using them for
The wrong thing.
evil, but...
Evil.
Use your, my niece, use your critical thinking skills for good.
I want $1 trillion.
Oh, that's so funny.
Fucking Austin Powers, bro. Oh, my God.
So I got something I want to ask you, man. Is comfort in this world slowly killing ambition?
It's always done that.
You think it's just been a steady downcline?
There's more ways to be comfortable now than there ever has been. There's not like, as tense as the world is nowadays, what most people fail to realize is it's been like this for a long time. I mean, most of history, it's been like this. The only difference now, well, now it's even worse with AI, but the only difference between, let's say, 500 AD and now is we have a World Wide Web where we can instantly let everybody know how we feel around the planet.
And when most of that web is AI, bots, fake?
That's exactly. So that makes it 1,000 times worse than it is because now the bots are feeding into everything else. They're feeding in all the negative energy, all the positive energy, all the comfort energy, all different things that can make you disillusioned on what's going on in the actual planet.
Well, it's...
On the actual planet.
I'm seeing it in the entertainment industry of artists being criticized for using AI as cover work or using AI to help generate fill-in spots in lyrics of songs or help generate beats for songs. And in the back of my head, I'm like, since I can remember, music has always been outsourced. Singers always outsource to songwriters, outsource to musicians to make their beats. The only difference is now they're not going to a person, they're going to a computer program.
Shit.
So it sounds
tight.
like progress when I'm saying it's kind of limiting the ambition. It sounds like progress, but it's all coming at hidden costs.
I don't think that's even ambitious. I think that's an easier way to do it. Let's be real. Because, I mean, if you want to...
Well, it's only easier because you're cutting out the middleman. You're cutting out a human interaction. That's how it makes it easier. So instead of me putting all my thoughts down on paper and going to another human and going, hey, these are my thoughts for this song, write this song, they're doing it with a computer program.
I really can't hate on it completely. I mean, we utilize AI quite a bit to help us with things. So I
do. I love ChatGPT. I love Grok.
My boy loves ChatGPT.
They're fantastic. It's fantastic when it's used as a tool properly.
But that's what most people fail to understand is it's a tool.
Yeah.
It's not an end-all be-all.
Correct.
Which is how a lot of people do view that kind of stuff.
And especially with ChatGPT, even on this 5.2 version we're on, it's usually like the 19th or 20th iteration of something that I use before I finally have it right. It's never the first time I prompt something to spit it out. That's what this AI slop is. The AI slop that I'm seeing is when people just put in a prompt and spit out the first result that it gives them. Where you can see shit is fucked up.
You know, it's funny we're talking about this. I was watching some videos of it was a Facebook page. It was like 1,000 moments or 100 moments of history or whatever. It's not exactly what it is, but essentially it's showing live video feeds of different situations that have happened, like a plane landing without its gear, the front gear not working, the front wheel not, a plane crashing in Taiwan over the freeway while someone was driving. It was caught on a dash cam video. That shit's crazy, bro. Like, to actually see the real videos is like, it's almost like spine chilling, bro. It's like, damn, I miss seeing real shit.
Well, I've seen some of the
videos. As shitty as those are.
Crashed in India.
Oh, dude.
Like, I've seen some of those videos, and I was like, well, at least I can tell this is real footage. You know, like, it didn't look fake. And there's some stuff out that's fake, and it looks so real.
Well, you can post pictures. There's certain AI apparatuses that allow you to post pictures of, like, let's say your great-grandparents. Never videos back then or whatever, because we're still in that age range where, like, our great-grandparents didn't have videos, really. But you can put it into, like, an AI feed, and it'll make them move and, like, do this different shit. And that's kind of creepy, bro. Like, a part of me is like, well, that's kind of sentimental. Like, that might be meaningful to some people, and I think it's a cool thing. But with everything, it can be taken and used nefariously.
Right. I think AI has its place in the world.
100%.
But it's being abused and misused.
We're between being useful and Terminator right now.
Correct.
We're pretty much...
We're walking a fine line.
Walking that line on a tightrope, bro. It's like a circus show in this bitch.
See, we're at the age where, like, I can remember as a child on Christmas morning, my great-grandfather coming down the stairs with the camcorder, with the full-size tape in that thing, like the VHS tape in it.
Dude, the big
recording on Christmas. The big old shoulder-mounted thing.
Yeah.
But I guess where I'm looking at with these hidden costs and everything is like humans evolve through adversion, through problems and problem solving, through adversity.
You only grow through failures, bro.
Well, and comfort removes that. Comfort removes urgency and it removes growth because urgency creates growth.
Well, you're not trying to get a better job or like try to do better in your life if everything's comfortable and you don't got to worry about nothing. So that's where it goes back to, really.
What I'm seeing with politics now is these guys saying they want universal high income for people. So, like Elon Musk said, in 20 years, it's going to be optional to work. Where only real driven individuals and builders and doers are going to be the ones working. Everybody else is just going to be able to live and do their thing. I think that's going to cause more problems because nobody's going to have anything to do.
As nice as that sounds, it's not functionable.
That's what I think. It's just... And it can be functionable for a short period of time. It's not functionable long term. And it's definitely not sustainable for any real period of time. Because I can tell you that almost every meaningful, real moment or lesson I've learned has come from doing something hard. Doing something I wasn't comfortable with, trial by fire, throwing myself out there. I never got any real joy of just sitting in my comfort zone and doing the same thing all the fucking time.
Not the same thing, but being comfortable is nice, 100%. Like going to sit up by the farm or going to... So like, for instance, my grandparents' place that's up in mid-Michigan, they just have a barn. They didn't want to pay for the house because the taxes and the insurance would have been higher. So there's just a barn on there we would all just go sleep in. wood fire stove in the winter, like old school shit. It's wonderful. Being out in the forest out there is super nice, super comfortable. I guess as a kid, yeah, I ignored all the uncomfortabilities because my uncomfortabilities at that time were not having like plumbing. Because, I mean, we used an outhouse and we had like a World War II shower head that we would take showers outside. We'd have to warm the water up over, because we'd only go up there in the summer, obviously, unless we were hunting. And when we're hunting, obviously, no one's taking a fucking shower for a couple of days.
What happens at deer camp stays at deer camp. We're not supposed to talk about that, my friend.
But like, yeah, dude, the summers were beautiful, man. Being in the forest, even like you let your water warm up over the day. Use that hot water in.
Like the solar bag thing?
Yeah, with a little spinner on it and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
Okay, so, but you as a child, your family did a good job of keeping you from the discomforts.
Yeah, 100%.
Of that experience. You're finding joy in that experience because somebody in your family went through the uncomfortable experience of going out on a limb and buying that property. Taking a chance on getting that barn set up. And doing that. And it left a legacy in your family for multiple generations to enjoy.
100%.
But it still came from a point of somebody in your family.
Someone struggled, for sure.
Somebody struggled to get that.
Fuck, I've helped chop down trees out there before.
Yep.
And that was
rough.
I
mean, you have a house. You've had a house for a long time now.
Yeah.
That came from growth and discomfort.
I was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, sure. You're comfortable in your house. You're glad you have your house. But you went through some struggles to get it and to keep it.
Fuck, I gotta still go through struggles to keep this shit.
Every day.
Everybody wants more money now. Everything costs more.
Well, fucking maintenance is insane.
Oh, bro, I don't even want to talk about maintenance on my fucking house right now, dude. This shit's...
Yeah, I gotta knock on wood, right?
Yeah, I gotta start doing my own shit. I'm not even gonna be calling people. I got so much to do that it's gonna cost me way too much money.
I realized if it's gonna cost less than like $5,000 between supplies and tools, I'm just gonna do it myself. Because other than that, it ain't worth it to file a claim. Because they'll just jack your insurance.
Well, I'm not even talking about filing. Like, you never file a claim on your house unless it's serious. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
No matter what, you're going to pay something. You're going to pay someone to do it for you while you got your business.
You're paying an insurance company for the payout. You're paying either way.
Oh, dude.
Time and money, baby. Time and money.
Fucking insurance, bro. That's a whole nother can of worms, man. Whole nother can of worms, bro.
But I mean, like, I was mainly referring to those discomfort moments here in my adult life. Like, for instance, starting this podcast. Neither one of us were super comfortable just jumping on these mics up here and going for this.
Just so you all know, this is like the 6th time I've been on a mic in my entire life.
This was a leap of faith for both of us.
So
I'm comfortable on a mic as a DJ, but this is a different style of talking.
We literally have to talk to each other for like an hour and a half. And then we have to talk to each other for another hour and a half or 2 hours or so to edit this shit. You know what that's like? Talking to your best friend for like 5 fucking hours in a weekend?
This is the best.
Sometimes.
Yeah, other times.
I mean, let's be real.
But that's the whole thing is we're not even just talking to each other. We're talking to a crowd too. We're
100%.
talking to the people.
100%.
We got people that listen.
Yeah, but we're not in front of a live crowd.
Shout out to all 10 of you that are listening.
Yeah,
we see those numbers. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to put a bit.ly link in the comments down or in the description down below. You click that bit.ly link. I'm going to do Stripe donations. You give me $1 and I'm going to send you a sticker. Shoot your email over to us at our email and I'll send you a sticker. For $1 donations. Everything you do keeps us on there. We're finally out of milk crates. We finally got some nice studio chairs. We're not sitting on milk crates recording this anymore. We doing good. We only 6 episodes in. I know I'm pushing for video. I really want to get us on video, some kind of video podcast.
This guy's trying to make me get dressed up every weekend now.
We got to keep up on ourselves.
Yeah, I'm about to be coming in here in a fucking suit and tie. Y'all gonna be jealous.
I'll either come in here in a suit and tie or my fluffy robe. You go get one or the other. But not both.
A fluffy robe is so nice. I got to drive over to his house, though. That's the problem. Like, I ain't coming over here in a robe.
Put it on when you get here.
Well,
you better have something on underneath the robe. I'm not talking about sitting up here in my skibbies with a robe on.
Oh.
I'm just talking aesthetically.
I thought we were talking about going full commando.
This is not a spa, my friend. I'm not giving you no cucumber mask.
What? You promised me.
You're not paying enough for that. That costs extra.
Ain't nobody paying us right now.
Not yet.
We appreciate everybody's love. Apparently, he promised me a spa day, though, now if I come over commando in a robe.
That is not what I said.
That's what I heard. Not
at all what I said.
That's what I heard, so.
That's not at all what I said. This conversation went way left of center than where I was going with it. And I'm here for it, but what the fuck, man?
Yeah, yo, we're just living
Where
life,
I was
man,
going
to
with
the
this was
fullest.
that comfort doesn't build people, but pressure does.
Oh, yeah, we can't get comfortable until we go through discomfort, honestly.
When does the pressure end? When does the comfort stop? When does the full comfort stop?
You can be comfortable, but the pressure never ends.
Because once you get comfortable, you want more. Human nature, there's always another level.
Two things. Yes, that. Or you get comfortable and then you realize, oh shit, I still have to do shit. It's not over yet.
So we're in this strange situation where you can either apply constant pressure and be successful, or you can apply no pressure and live in a land of fucking sunshine and rainbows, I guess.
Here's the thing, man. No matter what you do in life, it's going to be hard. Life is hard. Life ain't free. So let's say, so you have two choices, right? Either way is going to be hard. One of them, you go to the gym, you work out, eat healthy every day, take care of yourself, build a healthy body. It's hard to do that though, right?
It is.
Second option, you don't do that. Eat whatever the fuck you want. Get fat. Get fucking unhealthy as hell. And then you have health problems. Guess what? That is also going to be very hard. Can't walk around like normal. Can't run at all. Can't ride bikes. Now you have to stop eating the food you want to eat because you fucked it up by eating it all the time.
I did that. I did that with hot wings, and I did that with vinegar.
No, you didn't, bro. You're a skinny fuck. I'm not talking. You're not even included in this. You're healthy.
No. There's a reason why I don't eat onions, bro.
Why?
Because I used to love eating onions, and I would eat a lot of onions as a kid and growing up. And now if I eat onions, I get heartburn like crazy and acid reflux.
No way.
Yeah. And it's the same with hot wings. The reason I don't eat a lot of chicken wings is because of all the vinegar in the sauce. It screws me up. I love hot wings, bro, but I can't eat them because I pay for it later.
Whoa.
And it's because I ate so much of it as a kid.
I don't know if that's what it is.
Like, I would mix a bunch of different hot sauces together with my friends to see how hot we could get the sauce, and it fucked me up. My sister, whose birthday was on Valentine's Day, shout out, sis, if you ever hear this, happy birthday to you.
Which one?
22. Sierra. She's 22.
Shout out to Sierra, 22.
Shout out Sierra. She now can't have citrus because there was some science experiment they were doing in high school with some kind of fucking the really fine grained powder that's on the sugar or the sour candy, like the sour powder. Well, she ate the concentrated version of that, and it made her allergic to citrus. Now her tongue swells up and she breaks out in hives if she has anything that has lemon in it, like grapefruit in it. And her dumbass, I love her so much, but her dumbass will still have sour candy and stuff. She goes, oh, I love it so much. And then her tongue swells up because she has an allergic reaction to it.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how I feel about milk. I used to have cereal all the time, love chocolate milk, strawberry milk, ice cream's great. I rarely ever have milk products anymore, if I can help it. I don't eat cereal. I mean, maybe once a year. And I mean that literally, not figuratively. Literally, once a year, maybe. Maybe twice if I'm fucking lucky. For the most part, I don't even touch it, because every single time I do, every single time I have a big fat glass of milk, my stomach just feels fucked. I feel bloated. I feel fucked up. But I used to be able to drink it just fine.
So fun fact, globally, 65 to 70% of adults are lactose intolerant.
Well, we're not even supposed to be drinking milk.
Exactly.
So
and
that's number one.
Asian people, 90% of them are lactose intolerant and can't have dairy products.
Because they don't even have it as kids.
It's not natural.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be consuming that as a race, and we chose to do so.
I agree.
If something is bad for you on a grand scale globally, that high of a percentage, don't you think, we shouldn't be consuming this?
But it makes money.
Nobody thinks for themselves, bro.
I know, dude.
Nobody thinks for themselves.
Hey, don't you remember?
So we're not allowed to think for ourselves.
Got milk?
So in the U.S. alone, approximately 42% of adults are lactose intolerant. That's almost half in the U.S. alone.
But it's 70% on a global?
65 to 70 on a global scale.
So the fact that we have it as a kid, oh, dude, this is fucked up. You remember that guy? I know this is it's going to go along with this. Everybody just bear with me. Rasputin, back when Tsar Nicholas and Queen...
Yeah, the Russian guy.
Yeah, when he was in charge over there, this guy, this random beggar / I don't know what you want to call him, dude, got in good with them somehow, got in good with his wife, right? He had a sick kid, and he tried to help this kid, et cetera, with his bullshit. And after he helped with the kid, the Tsar Nicholas started losing power as it is, and they tried to kill this guy because they thought he was the problem, right? So they slipped him some arsenic. But he had been taking arsenic on a daily or weekly or on a consistent basis at least for quite a while. So he had built up an immunity to it. So he didn't die. It actually didn't kill him. They gave him a lethal dose and he didn't die because he had built up an immunity to it. So I guess that makes sense with the whole lactose intolerance in other countries compared to ours, because we have a lower percentage of lactose intolerant people than other countries technically, is because we grow up drinking milk. When we were a child, they used to have the commercial, you got milk, you want strong bones and teeth, you got milk,
I remember the milk mustache. Like,
yeah.
Banners,
a little bit of milk on the mustache.
Got milk
100%.
hanging up in like the cafeteria at lunch. I reminiscing the little chocolate milks.
Oh my God, little cows and shit.
Yeah, the little cartons.
They're so cute.
Well, thinking about that, so he took arsenic preemptively, basically, because he was suspicious that somebody was going to kill him, so he started poisoning himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think about that, how us growing up, we didn't have all these kids with peanut allergies in the schools. And now I have a bunch of friends that have kids that, they can't take peanuts to school. They can't take peanut butter and jellies to school because of the peanut allergies. What the fuck happened? Did we just stop giving people peanuts?
No, and see, I gave my kid both of those things at a young age, and she's not allergic to either of them.
Yeah, like, I don't remember ever being told I couldn't take a peanut butter and jelly to school. Ever. Growing up.
My kid has that. My kid has had that. She can't bring anything. So, like, if she brings snacks for the school, you know how we used to get, like, someone coming for their birthday?
Yeah, they'd bring in, like,
bunch of candies,
or
cakes, something like that. Can't have peanuts in it at all. No peanuts. I think there's something else, too. I can't remember anymore, but... yeah, so like literally everybody gets screwed on the peanuts because somebody's allergic, maybe.
So, parents out there, if you're listening, maybe try giving your kid peanuts either early in life to figure out how they react, or, microdose them on peanuts to build them up a immunity to it so other people can enjoy their Reese's peanut butter cups in 3rd grade. Because this is ridiculous. I wonder if there's a science behind why everybody's lactose intolerant.
It's probably because we're not supposed to have cow's milk.
Well, I don't know I can't really think of very many species that drink another species' milk.
No.
Like off the top, I'm sure there's
We're not
some.
even supposed to drink our own milk.
Yeah, I don't drink my own milk.
That's not,
That's
you motherfucker. Sure. That's not what I mean. Listen, guy. What I'm saying is, if you're breastfed, which, I guess to be fair, not everybody is. If you're breastfed, you're only fed to a certain age. You're supposed to be only fed to a certain age. I'm sure some people extend that age quite a bit, but you don't drink it forever.
Right. So, maybe it's good.
It's very fattening. It's very hormonal. Like, there's a lot of shit in it, you know what I mean? And that's just breast milk, But why wouldn't a cow's breast milk be the same? Very hormonal. It's very fat, obviously.
Yeah, and they say that the pasteurizing process is only at, like, boiling it to get some of the stuff out of it. I wonder what else they do to it.
I wonder what stuff they're getting out of it.
Probably all the good shit. Probably all the stuff that would actually be good.
Yeah, no, that's where I was going with it. Because, if you think...
Are they,
Can I talk about drugs?
Probably not. Why?
I was going to talk about the cocoa plant and how, like, cocaine's bad for you, but the cocoa plant gives you, like, real energy.
Oh, we could talk about that. That's fine.
All right, so it's like the cocoa plant, what they make cocaine out of? Cocaine is terrible for you because of the side effects and how direct it is for you. It doesn't have the beneficials in it. But if you eat the actual leaves of the cocoa plant, it gives you the benefit without the negatives. You know what I mean? It's all natural. It's like trying to get energy from, eating an apple versus having an energy drink. You know what I mean?
Does it still have a psychoactive effect?
No.
Makes sense why the plant itself would be illegal.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of what?
Come on. Well, people are going to use. People will take advantage of it for sure.
There's shit added to it, and stripped from it, and then added more shit to it.
Well, that's drug dealing, though. That's what happens down the line, 100%.
The narco boats that Trump's taking out.
No, we stopped Venezuela. The coke's got to stop, right?
It ain't just coming from Venezuela, but
oh,
Oh
wait, what?
Was I not supposed to say the quiet part out loud?
Isn't that interesting, folks? Not all coming from Venezuela. We got a lot of oil now, though.
I hear we're gonna start selling it to Israel for the first time in 30 years.
Of course we are.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Funny how the same countries keep popping up.
Oh, you know what I forgot to talk about last week? And what was that one guy's name? The one guy came from Israel and he called Trump the first Jewish president.
Yeah.
You remember that video?
I do remember that video when he put his hand on Trump's shoulder.
My God. And he looked so uncomfortable with everything. He was like, I don't know if I should clap right now.
Last time I checked, Trump's not Jewish.
No, he's 100% not Jewish.
Evangelical Christian. That's what he calls himself. I mean, the man sold Bibles, so who knows?
There's a lot of Christians that fake Christian, so there's that.
All religions are fake.
All organized religions are 100% fake.
All right, folks, we're coming up on that hour marker. I think we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be right back with you. All right, let's be honest. Most energy drinks taste like radioactive syrup and leave you vibrating like you just licked a power outlet. We don't do that here. That's why we partnered with W Energy. No sugar, no crash, no jittery anxiety spiral at 2 a.m. Just clean and locked in focus, whether you're gaming, lifting, working, or deep diving into conspiracies at midnight. If you're going to fuel up, do it without poisoning yourself. Go to w.gg, that's DUBBY.gg. Use code BBN at checkout for 10% off. And here's the real reason you should care. Every order using our code helps keep this show alive. It keeps the lights on, keeps the mic hot, keeps Nick unfiltered, and me employed as an editing wizard. You want more episodes? You want better production? You want us cooking every week? Support the sponsors that support us. W.gg, use code BBN for 10% off your order. Don't outsource your energy. Now let's get back to the show.
All right, and we're back, guys.
We are back. So during the break, I really realized something super uncomfortable, and that's that most people don't think. They react. They absorb, they repeat, they defend, and they don't examine. It's not an insult. It's just human nature. It's like thinking these days has become too energy intensive, or that everybody's brain just prefers shortcuts. Like, you got the attention span of a goldfish in modern society. You go from one thing to the next, you're like, bam.
It's the way it is on the media, bro. Like how life is, instant gratification, social media, video games even nowadays. A lot of redos.
Well, movies, man. Movies, too. Like, every movie coming out is a repeat of something from the 90s, the 80s, the early 2000s.
And see, I took it the other way. I was thinking about back with VHS, and we had to rewind that shit, and you had to wait for it to rewind. You couldn't just click back to the main menu and
oh, no, that disappeared with CDs in the 90s.
100%.
I think it's like a want to be felt like you belong somewhere socially. You'll curb your beliefs, or you'll cave and give in on some of your, I don't want to say morals, because I'm not trying to put it in that way, but you'll cave on some of your standings on where you are with your beliefs and go one side or the other of that center just to feel like you belong somewhere. Instead of saying, no, fuck this, I'm going to stand my ground and die on this hill by myself if that's what it takes. And I'm wondering if in that people aren't forming or choosing their own beliefs anymore. They're just inheriting, be it from their parents, from their friends, from their teachers, and I'll say it even from their colleagues. Like, in manufacturing and the day job, I'm around conservative dudes. That's who's in the shop. It's a bunch of real conservative guys, a lot of church-going guys, a lot of like real hard nose. This is how it is on the right side of the aisle. And then in the DJ sphere, I see a lot of the left side. And I'm not talking like crazy liberal wild left.
No.
I'm talking like normal Democrat left. Yeah, sure, they want good social programs and they want, help from the state when the state can give it. And they want good schools. But they're not trying to force their beliefs on anybody. They just want what's best for their local community in their area and what's going to help their family out. But when you're a gig worker and that's your primary source of income is trying to make sure you can book them gigs, stay in those bars 5 nights a week, make sure you got the weddings or the birthday parties, the corporate parties booked on the weekends. Your whole atmosphere is based around that. Whereas on the conservative side, we're not trying to give our money away. The guys that work all day in a shop every day don't want to pay for the guys that only want to work when they want to work. To have social programs that the guys that work a 9 to 5 and have a W-2 instead of a 1099 are paying taxes out of their paycheck for these other people to ride social programs on. And it's not all. This isn't a blanket statement by any means. This is some here and there, but it's the principle here where one bad apple ruins a bunch. Because that one person out of 1,000 people is going to abuse it and take it to a level that it was never designed to go to.
That's how it always happens, though. That's why there's all the warning labels on things like don't put a toaster in a fucking bathtub.
It's my favorite bath bomb, though.
Anyways,
like I said, I'm a firm believer removing warning labels. With working in manufacturing,
Darwinism, bro.
There are augers to remove the chips out of the mills. And there's literally warning labels on the outside of the machines that say, do not step in the augers. No shit. What dumbass decided I'm going to stick my foot here and turn it on and think it's a grand idea?
Obviously somebody.
And then, like the spindles, my spindles spin 13,000 RPM on my mills. And there's flying chips coming off because I'm cutting metal. And there's a warning sign that says safety glasses required with chips, like little things bouncing off the safety glasses. No shit. That's why there's a cabinet around the thing. Like if you're gonna stick your head in the cabinet while it's running, fine, I do it all the time. You better have your fucking safety glasses on. Because if not, yeah, there's gonna be chips flying at your fucking face at some point in time.
That's what happens, folks. Yep.
I feel like I'm at a point where I start seeing patterns in human behavior, in society, in politics, in economics, that I can't unsee it anymore. It's like the code of the Matrix is starting to fracture, and I'm starting to see the ones and the zeros.
Zeros and the ones.
And there are days that I wish I could go back and just not be able to see the shit. I wish I could go back and not recognize the patterns that I see now. Because it's not looking like the brightest of futures for us as a society. It's starting to look like we're fucked.
I'm sure a lot of people have felt that way over generations, though.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I feel that way, but I've also seen that other generations feeling that way as well.
Like, are you questioning a whole lot of things going on?
I questioned things for a long time, but it was crazy before.
But like for me and a lot of people, I'm sure we're going to get called paranoid conspiracy theorists over the last couple episodes we've had here. But I don't even think it's paranoia anymore. I think it's just us paying attention.
Oh, a lot more people are paying attention. There's so much more. Like, that goes with the information overload you were talking about earlier. There's so much information out there. Like, everybody's seeing something. Now, whether they believe it or not is a different story because, you know, a lot of shit's fake now. Like, and now they know that things are fake, so it's harder to even understand or believe or, like, go along with even certain theories, depending, because there's so much fake AI crap out there. Yeah, and now that people are waking up and seeing things, that's what they're being overloaded with even more so, is fake shit. So now it's like, you know, brain overload. That's all it is. Just straight overloading the brain with information of factual or fictional, whatever. Just a bunch of nonsense at that point because it comes in like white noise.
Yeah. See, like, my goal was never to reject everything. It was always to think for myself. But it seems like we have to cipher, like a Da Vinci cipher code, slice through the information that we're being processed to figure it out. And it seems like every couple years they're changing that cipher.
Different codex, different year.
Yeah, and it's just getting real hard to keep up and figure everything out. It's exhausting.
I think it's a part of the game, bro. It's a part of the simulation.
It is indeed. It's got to be. There's got to be something going on here. Because it's like the moment you stop thinking is the moment someone else starts thinking for you.
100%.
That's why you never outsource your thinking.
That's it for this episode of the BBN Podcast. If this episode made you uncomfortable, good. That means you were paying attention. Hit follow, leave a comment or review, and share it with someone who isn't afraid of questions without easy answers. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and don't outsource your thinking. We'll see you on the next episode.